clouds and a gorgeous start to this Saturday morning, February 4th. And just adding to the gorgeousness, we're going to bring it back to the set. We have Debony and Tarmy here from Debony Salon and Spa. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Kelly.
Glad to see you. It's been a few years since I've seen you. You've been doing good things up there. Now let's talk about your salon. When did you start it?
Well, I guess it was about 7 years ago.
7 years ago,
Yeah.
wow. Now how did you pick the location?
Well, we wanted to kind of distinguish ourselves from, being down this end of town, the Village, and give the northern end of town some of those services. So it was really attractive to be up that way.
Good.
We were interested in doing wedding hair, and so that's become a big part of the business and was definitely a drive for
And you
us to
do
move.
on-site as well as off-site. So if brides are looking just to relax in their own suite, you can actually come in and do all the hair.
That's correct.
Wonderful. That sounds good. I could probably use that for every show. Are you guys up at like 5 a.m. on Saturday morning?
Definitely not most days.
Darn.
We can arrange it for you.
Oh, good. So, Debony, let's talk about how your salon is different, because there are a lot of hair salons. People drive through town, they can tell. Your location is one. Is there anything else that makes you a little bit different?
Well, our location is definitely one. We're located right across the covered bridge in Jackson, and it's a really kind of a nice setting, right where the Ellis meets the Wildcat, and the view there, being at the base of Iron Mountain, does lend itself to a really tranquil setting. So
absolutely,
that's one thing. We are a full-service salon and spa, but I think that our offering of professional products distinguishes us.
Okay. That can bring a lot of people in because they like their product. Now, what kind of lines are you carrying?
We carry Jane Iredale.
Okay.
We have the largest retail line of makeup available in the Valley.
Wow.
Also carrying Dr. Hauschka, both their makeup and their skincare products, Moroccan oil, and Lanza as well.
Wow. So you have a lot of Veda that we mentioned off air as well. You have that.
Yep.
Now, Tarmy, let's bring you into this. What do you do at Debony?
I'm a hairdresser.
You're a hairdresser now. How long have you been at the salon?
I've been there since '08.
Since '08.
Yep.
Fantastic. Now, what's your favorite thing to do when people come in?
I really like to give people new looks.
Ah, fantastic.
I love color. I love cutting. And I really love working with brides.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying gray here, but if someone were to want to get rid of gray hair, what would be the best way to do that? Because I'm told not to pluck, but I'm so compulsive about it. Oh my gosh, I can't help it. Now they're coming in. I'm like, oh, but what should I do?
Well, there's lots of different ways. You could start off by just getting a partial and just introducing a little bit of color, a foil.
Okay.
So you don't have to do the extreme root to end and feel dedicated to having to get it done every 5 weeks.
How long would that last?
It would probably, I mean, it depends on how much gray you have, but usually.
Well, none right now that I know of.
Well, no.
But it will be coming back.
But it depends on how much gray coverage you want, how much color you want to do, how dedicated you want to feel to coming in every, either every 6 weeks or every 3 months.
Right. Now, can you consult as far as like, as a kid I was blonde, but I don't know if I have the coloring to be a blonde. Now, is that something that you can kind of help people with? I have some red in there. How would you kind of design that?
Yep, definitely. We do lots of customizing for people, helping them find a look that's right for them, eye color, skin color. All those things definitely play a factor in that.
Because I think having a new, fresh set of eyes, you're like the new best friend.
Yeah.
Because you can go in and you're just going to say, okay, this is what I think is going to look best. Not what the client wants to always hear, but in the end, you have a very professional eye that can help tailor their look, and they come out, they're like, wow, I never even thought that would work for me. So that's very cool. Now, what are your hours of operation? When can people come in?
Well, we're there Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
And midweek, Monday through Friday, we're there from 9 to 8, and on Saturdays we're there till 6 o'clock.
That's a
with our
long
spa
day.
services. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful for the clients. That makes a long day for you guys, but I know you guys love what you do, so that must be satisfying in its own sense. Is it just by reservation?
No, we do walk-in appointments as well. We have a pretty good sized staff, so there's usually somebody available to take a walk-in pretty promptly if you come in and see us.
Well, good. Now, what would be the perfect day? How would you plan to spend all day at the spa salon? What would you start with till what would you go end with?
In the spa?
Yeah, well, spa and salon. Like if you wanted to start with the massage or I mean,
do,
what are your favorites?
Massage and then nail services.
That's right, because you
And
guys
then
do
hair
manicure,
lasts, so your hair
pedicure.
doesn't get messed up.
So your hair doesn't get messed up and you're ready to go out for the night. I would do a facial. Especially if I was here visiting. I might do a facial just because, I don't know, it kind of creates a fresh palette and you can have a makeup touch up and then, like Tarm said, have your hair done.
It's a reinvigorating experience. Now, I don't know, are either of you comfortable talking about skin? Because we're all in winter now, and we know that you get that sort of dull skin thing going on. What would be the best thing to combat that?
Well, I think that the big thing that I think of is protection is the first step. So
SPF.
definitely wearing, an SPF, a moisturizer to protect your skin, especially with the heat and the wood stove and the changing, going outside in the cold and then coming in. So protection is one.
Okay.
And our esthetician would say exfoliation.
Miss Amy.
Yeah, she would say exfoliation.
Is that her big thing? Oh, good.
So definitely having a product or a service that would allow you to exfoliate on a regular basis.
Okay, fantastic. And Tarmy, what about hair for the winter? What's the biggest protection for hair?
Moisture.
Okay.
A lot of the times it depends too on what's going on with your hair, if you have color or you don't have color, but a lot of the times we get people saying that their hair is dry and
Gets frizzy and uncontrollable.
hard to manage, so always moisture.
Do you say like a leave-in is good, or do you find that weighs down too much?
Yeah, leave-in. The Aveda makes a really, really great. Depends. They have tons of different moisture.
So even if you have fine hair, because I can pretty much put anything in my hair usually, and it's okay. But I know a lot of people have fine hair that if you touch it, it's like.
Yeah, and I don't know if we mentioned the Moroccan oil line.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I have that too.
It's great for winter.
It's great for winter, and they have two different types. It's they have shampoo, conditioners, leave-ins, mousses, creams, and they have a heavier version and a lighter version. So if you don't want to feel weighed down and you have lighter texture hair, it's still tons of moisture and.
Yeah, is there a scent to that, the Moroccan line?
Yeah.
Is it really good?
Nice.
I can't pinpoint it. People smell it and they either love it or hate it, but most people are like, oh, I got to take some of that home.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
I'm coming up. Because I love good smelling hair stuff. So that's fantastic. Now, what would you recommend for skin as far as, do you have a favorite line, or do you say it's individualized?
It depends. Like for makeup, Jane Iredale's where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
For makeup, coverage.
And I probably wear mostly the Dr. Hauschka.
Okay.
I love it. I love the Jane for makeup, but the Hauschka as far as skincare.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So what it comes down to is people have to come in, they have to get their individualized makeup, hair, massage spot, and you're going to be coming out looking like $1 million.
Yeah, or just stopping in for something as simple as a brow shaping and.
You're looking at me, Debony, while you say that. Try to tell me something.
No.
Actually, I could use. It's like one of those things. I mean, people know I'm a mom, and it's like you get so wrapped up with the little ones, and you got to do something for yourself. And boy, is it worth it when you walk out. And I have a birthday coming up, so I think that is, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, a perfect birthday gift for the person that you love.
Even if it's something as simple as like a steam towel and scalp massage.
I think people think of these services as being, a big time sink or, being expensive. But there are lots of ways to capture services that can help you look and feel better and not break the bank.
Wonderful. Now, you mentioned scalp massage. I don't know what it's been the last 2 months. I've wanted like a scalp massage, exfoliation. Do you guys do that kind of thing? That just
Aveda
get in
carries, we do a lot of different treatments with Aveda where they have some different scalp treatments. So you could come in and have a scalp treatment in the chair, like a 10-15 minute scalp massage service.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'd bring you over to the shampoo bowl and we'd give you a shampoo, massage, condition, and then we also do a warm facial towel while we're conditioning you.
Okay, so you guys are open today, right? I get out at 9:30, about 5 minutes. I can probably beat you up to the salon because I'm totally in for that today.
We'd love it.
Oh, thank you so much for, did we get everything?
Yeah.
That we need to get out there?
Us.
Now, how can people get in contact with you if they like to do a reservation?
Well, you can make reservations online at debonysalon.com.
Okay.
Or you can call us at 603-383-9366.
Easy breezy. All right, ladies, thank you so much, and we'll see you up in Jackson. All right, folks.
Thanks, Kelly.
We have a couple more minutes.